In the next question, one sequence action has been given, and for this sequence we have to calculate conjugate antisymmetric part of signal. For conjugate antisymmetric part of signal, formula is xn minus x minus n conjugate divided by 2. So by using this formula we will calculate conjugate antisymmetric part. So the sequence samples of signal xn are -5, -3 plus 2j, 4j, and last sample is 8 plus 9j. 8 plus 9j. Now first of all we will find out the sequence x of minus n. X of -1 minus n is a case of time reversal or time folding. So we will fold this signal about the arrow. So we have to write down the same sequence but in opposite manner. So we can write down in this way. First sample is 8 plus 9j, next sample is 4j, next sample is -3 plus 2j, and the last sample is -5. Last sample is -5. So we can arrange these samples in this way, and outside this bracket term all the samples of signal xn is 0. So before -5 sample value is 0. Now we will apply conjugate operator. Because of conjugate operator, j will be replaced by -j. So we can write down in this way. The next sample will be -4j, next sample will be 3 minus 2j, next sample 5, last sample will be 0. Now we have obtained these two signals. Now we have to separate these two sequences. So we will get xn minus x minus n conjugate. Now when we will subtract these two sequences, then first one will be -8 plus 9j, next sample will be -5 plus 4j, next sample will be -3 will be cancelled out and 2j plus 2j will result into 4j. Next sample 4j plus 5, next sample 4j plus 5, and last sample will be equal to 8 plus 9j. So we have obtained samples of this sequence. Now we have to calculate conjugate antisymmetric part of signal, and conjugate antisymmetric part of signal is given by formula xn minus conjugate of x minus n divided by 2. We have already obtained xn minus x conjugate minus n. So when we will divide these all values by 2, so we will get the desired result. So we will divide all the samples by value 2. So first sample will be equal to -4 plus 4.5j. Next sample will be -2.5 plus 2j. Third sample will be equal to 2j. Next sample will be equal to 2j plus 2.5, and last sample will be equal to 4 plus 4.5j. So we have obtained the desired result. Now when we will cross check, then option B will satisfy this result. First sample -4 plus 4.5j, -2.5 plus 2j, 2j plus 2.5j, 2.5, last time 4. So answer will be equal to option B.